everybody, welcome to another episode of Uprising. Today I want to talk about the Kangen machine. The reason I want to talk about it is because I've actually had many people asking me about it, and I really wanted to just make a video about it and clear things up. The Kangen machine is a really cool machine. Unfortunately, it's not really the type of machine that you would use for your health. The machine can make, for example, the pH make it very alkaline water. Again, very alkaline water that is electrolyzed from the Kangen machine. Highly alkaline water is not actually good for you. In Japan, they've already shown the long-term studies. It disrupts digestion. You actually want your stomach to be acidic. You want the acidity in order to break down the food and kill bacteria. You do not want super high alkaline water. It's not good for you. And also, of course, the electrolyzed water. Now, there is some benefits, of course. There's going to be some benefit, but it's kind of short-lived. And if you're looking for something more long-term that's not going to cause you any issues, it just really isn't the way to go. Plus, you have to hook it up, to your sink. You can only use the water that comes out of your faucet. And you have to use their filters, which are very expensive. You have to send the machine in for maintenance. I actually know somebody who had one of these machines and they ended up not being very happy with it, and they ended up actually getting a Lourdes and they got rid of the Kangen machine. Because the Lourdes, you don't have to send it anywhere for maintenance. It does its own maintenance. It's so much cheaper to maintain. You can put any kind of water you want in it, and it makes hydrogen, which is really the key point. I mean, the Kangen machine will do things like you can wash the pesticides off of your fruits and vegetables, and that's a really cool thing. I'm not saying it's a bad machine. Though the Lourdes, you can use one of the options where it makes a type of oxygen water that you can use. It's when you do the cleaning mode, you can use that water to actually clean pesticides off of your fruits and vegetables also. It's not particularly designed to do that, but it'll do it. But the hydrogen is the key. That's what ultimately the Japanese discovered. And that's why Kangen is not so popular anymore in Japan. It does make hydrogen water. It makes like 0.1 ppm. It's a very, very small amount. I guess if you really wanted to measure for it, you can actually get drops like these. These are actually the best ones you can get. These are the actual Japanese drops. These are the ones that they actually have a patent on them. They never expire. They're the most accurate ones made, better than, there's some other one that they sell in the US, but this is actually the original that they tried to copy. And I got these from Holy Hydrogen if people are interested in looking for these. But anyway, you can use that to measure the hydrogen. But as far as I understand, the Kangen machine will make 0.1 ppm. If you're lucky, it might make 0.3. One of my friends has a Kangen machine. They never use it for making like healthy drinking water. They use it for many different things, but not for drinking hydrogen water. Whereas the Lourdes will make, 0.8 to 1.2. I've seen it make more actually, but right in that range. And ultimately, you really just need about 1.0 ppm. That's what the science shows of the hydrogen water. So I hope that answers anybody's questions. I mean, actually, this is another question that I was being asked. They were asking me, why is the Kangen machine so expensive? And you have to understand that it appears to me that it's part of one of these pyramid things. So everybody has to get paid, and so they have to charge more for the machine, and they're quite expensive. They're somewhere between like $4,000 and $6,000, and that's really expensive for a machine that ultimately doesn't even make that much hydrogen in their water. Even though it's a very cool machine, and the maintenance is expensive on them too. It just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't make sense. But it is kind of a technologically cool machine. So I hope that cleared anything up. And if it didn't, or you guys have questions, go ahead and post them down below. But I really hope that it did. And if you guys enjoy the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Uprising of the spirits.
Being put through now.
Oh, can you hear it? It's the children who come.